Alright guys, so today I'm pissed off. Why am I pissed off? Well, certain members on YouTube took it upon themselves to become the YouTube police, and I've now been basically charged of being a scamming fraud who basically made up his mother's death and made up the whole story about not being able to find a job in so many years, a stable job. And supposedly I'm just a whiny excuse maker who doesn't really want to work and just wants to scam donations off of people through PayPal and make my living that way. And no matter how much I defend myself and say it's not true and it's bullshit and it's just speculations and lies and you guys are just trolls, and it doesn't matter. They just keep coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. And I get annoyed and I block them, and they come back with new profiles or new ones come out of the woodwork. And some claim to have been longtime supporters of my channel who suddenly believe that I'm just a fake and a fraud and a scammer and that I should be shut down and have no business on YouTube. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've been honest the whole time. I'm just making videos about my life and my situation and my hobbies, my interests, my thoughts, my opinions, all that kind of stuff. It's just basically a channel about my life. I'm not making any of this stuff up. I mean, I wish I was making it up. I wish it was just some stupid, shitty story that I was just fabricating, but I'm not. I'm not scamming. I'm not lying. I've been honest all along. So I've been annoyed at all these accusations that have been rolling in over the months. But I've just been blowing them off and, just keep blocking the people. And, they go away for a while and then they come back. And then I'm like, oh my god, this shit again. Oh my god, enough with these accusations and these assumptions and this bullshit, and just go away, you fucking trolls. Basically, but it's now gotten to the point where they're just so convinced that I'm just lying and scamming and making it all up, that they're just so determined now to take me down, and now they're organized against me. I mean, I just got this hot off of the press, just commented on my channel, and I just blocked this person immediately. This person, Dodd Sunson, says, reported to all of Brian's commercial sponsors playing at the start of each video. A simple email with a description and link lets sponsors like U.S. Air Force, U.S. Military, General Motors, T-Mobile, etc. decide if they want to sponsor a lazy anti-establishment rebel and be aligned with such. They will start to put the pressure on YouTube to pull sponsorship because of conflicting ideals from this joker. Simple as that. That is how you remove a scammer from YouTube. Arguing with him does nothing. I am up to 32 sponsors and counting. Mrs. Retro, Mr. Vintage, a fucking shithead, started an e-signature campaign to get him removed. Don't be like Brian, be constructive. It is how G for T was removed. I'll get to that in a minute. As stated before, I won't engage in piddly fights here, so it won't do any good to refute what I say here. I don't know how many times to say it or how many ways to put it, but in case some of you hadn't noticed, I'm not G for T. Do I look like him? I mean, I don't get it. I have a completely different channel. Okay, some video topics might be similar. Okay. I run a completely different channel with a completely different direction. Yeah, and it actually has a direction. Its direction is random and spontaneous. It's just it's a channel about my life. And just because somebody else was accused of being a scammer and shut down, and I happened to film a couple videos with him because he lived in my area and he had so many views and so many subscribers, I decided to join forces with them, or at least to try it out with a couple videos and to see if we could, help each other get views. That's what all that was about. But then since he was accused of being a scammer and all this wrongdoing, and then he was basically chased out of YouTube by the trolls, all of a sudden I was in G4T scam school. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? So I'm just, I don't know what to say anymore. I was going to do another video about this. I didn't even get to finish production of it because I just got so boiled up about this one. I just can't believe it. Like, why are you assholes trying to shut me down when this is like the only real form of income that I have right now and that I've been working on since years ago, you know? This is years of work, and yet you guys want to point fingers and say lazy, unmotivated, don't do anything productive. Yeah, and every time I look at your channels, they're always blank, or they have like 1 or 2 videos, while I have like over like almost 130 now, but I'm unproductive. Oh yeah, okay. And you know, I'm lazy, but I was going up to Home Depot riding my bike up a huge ass hill that was like almost a 45-degree incline. I shit you not, I wish I had footage of that to show you that I'm not bullshitting. You know, it's like a 1/4 mile long, having to ride my bike up that to get to the Home Depot Day Labor Center, and then on top of that, sit there for a while until I got picked.
¿Cuántas horas? 94, 94, 152.
And then start working some hard labor jobs, sometimes in the hot sun. And yeah, but I'm just lazy and just don't want to work and just want to scam on YouTube. Give me a fucking break. I'm not fucking scamming. Fuck, enough with the bullshit accusations and all this stupid shit. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of defending my word and my integrity and having to keep explaining the same things over and over and over again about how I'm not lying, I'm not scamming, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I don't have a brother named Robert Fritz. That's some stupid bullshit scammer who's claiming to be my long lost brother, who claims to know all this inside shit about me and is going around on YouTube telling people that they know all this stuff about me, and they're telling them all this stuff as if they know. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even have a brother. Like, ugh. These fucking people, they made up this like fantasy reality about me, and they're just perpetuating it and evolving it and growing it. And it's just blowing up in this huge, massive shitstorm. You know, suppose I have like this big house and these hills over there, and then I have like this new car. Oh no, I drive that new car this time. See, it's just all these conflicting, stupid rumors and speculation and bullshit. And it's just been piling and building up, and I'm just getting so sick of it. And I'm getting tired of denying it, and tired of people thinking that I'm making it all up and that I'm scamming, because I'm not scamming. I'm not lying. This is my life. I sometimes wish it wasn't my life, but it is. I'm just putting it out there because it helps keep me sane, and it generates support. But apparently also generates fucking trolls that want to shut me down just because they don't like what I say and don't believe what I say about my life and my situation. They act like I killed their unborn child or something, or raped their wife or their daughter or girlfriend or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me a break. I never did anything to you. And like, you know, like even if I did do something to you and it was just over the internet, I'm just saying if, because I didn't do anything to any of you guys other than cuss a few of you out and block you because I got annoyed. That's what happens when you back a dog into a corner. He's gonna bite eventually. So, I mean, I don't understand, like, you people coming after me and trying to do something that would actually affect me in my real life by interrupting an income that I've worked for and built up under my own hard work and motivation. And you assholes are just going to pat yourselves on the back and be like, yeah, good job, we took him down, yeah. I don't get it. I just don't understand. For the last time, I'm not scamming, I'm not lying. Quit trying to shut down my channel. My mother just fucking died, whether or not you guys believe it or not. and I'm not showing an obituary just like this fucking the Mr. Mrs. Shithead, Mr. Vintage, Mrs. Retro, Mr. Vintage kept demanding my mother's obituary and saying, we'll go away if you just prove that you're not lying. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not showing anyone shit, but I have my mother's death certificate right here, but I'm not sending it to anyone because you don't demand fucking strangers' dead mothers' death certificates off of fucking YouTube.